Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys.
Oh, how exciting is that, folks? Woo-hoo-wee.
Whew, I'm tired.
Did you guys hear the bugler?
Yes, we did. I'm exhausted now.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I
Let's
was
wrap this up.
I was accused last week of not using the bugler, or was that when you were on, Senator? I forgot.
No, but
No,
wasn't me.
no.
But anyway, what we do is we tell jokes. You laugh hysterically when you make millions of dollars. I'd like to introduce Dr. Fatpacker. Say hello there, buddy.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you with us today. Yeah, we're going to have fun. And I want you to laugh because if you don't laugh, an ugly man will look in your window. Isn't
make
that
sure-
right, Comedy Thief?
And make sure you don't guten your tag. That's very important. You can't do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well.
And anyway, below me is Senator Glenn from Utah. What the hell's going on in Utah? Say hello.
Well, the thing about the looking through the window, that I always tell people all the time. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. So,
Yeah.
a lot of peeping
Hell did
toms
you
here
say?
in
I don't
Utah.
understand that.
Wasn't that its Danny Neverett thing?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, too regional.
You know who Danny Neverett is, but
Let's start telling jokes. It's your turn there, surgeon guy.
Oh, right. That would be me because I have the hands. Jawohl. Say, listen, I've got three quick jokes here for you. I think you'll like them.
Okay.
This 2-year-old, it's kind of like having a blender, but you don't have a top for it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, the thing that I heard this lady talking in the bar the other day, and she goes, the thing that attracted me to my husband was his pride. Oh, and she goes, I'll never forget the first time I saw him standing on a hill, his hair blowing in the breeze, and he too proud to run and get it.
Oh,
And one more, children are so much smarter than any of us. You know how I know that? I don't know one child with a full-time job and children.
Indeed. Senator Glenn.
Well, there's sometimes you get good advice, and I'm one that's always believed that before you criticize somebody, you should walk a mile in their shoes. And the reason for that is because if they don't like your criticism, you're a mile away and you've got their shoes.
That's perfect. You guys know my old girlfriend. I found her.
All my girlfriends are old at this point.
I met her. Hello. I met her while she was standing on the side of a hill. You know what her name is?
Oh,
Of course you
Eileen.
do. What?
Eileen.
Eileen.
Come on, Eileen.
Oh my goodness.
Well, see, folks, I'm always ill prepared. See, so I'm just plucking those out of the sky. So anyway,
well,
go ahead.
Oh yeah, we know.
You're a plucker. That's for sure.
Guy. He's yeah.
You should meet my mother.
Well, this is sort of like an anti-blonde joke, but this blonde walks into a bank to get a loan. And she says, I need to borrow $100 for a month. The banker says, oh, all right. He runs her credit card, but he can't find a report. She says, I'm sorry, but in the absence of a credit record, we'll have to charge 20% interest on the loan, and you'll need to put up collateral. And she goes, well, what does that mean? She says, well, it means you have to repay us $120, and you need to give us something more valuable to hold on to until you pay us back. So she goes, okay, how about my Ferrari? And the banker goes, oh, well, okay, let me check. And he runs the title on the Ferrari, and she owns it free and clear. So he says, okay, I'll put out the papers. And she signs the paperwork, hands him the keys, gets the $100. Goes away. A week later or a month later, she comes back and she hands him $120.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I can get my car back, right? Oh, he goes, sure. And she turns to go and he stops her and he says, Miss, I really have to ask, why did you use $140,000 car as collateral on $100 loan? And she goes, well, I got called out of town unexpectedly on business. Where else can I park a Ferrari for a month in Manhattan for only $40 or $20? Very smart.
There is no place you can park in Manhattan for.
No, for $20. Absolutely not.
That was so clever, indeed, and long.
I've got several of those today.
Go ahead.
Senator Glenn.
Yep.
Go for it.
Well, this is also about banking and money, because people always say money talks, but all mine ever says is goodbye.
Yeah.
So back in my youth, I was trying to find odd jobs. So I went up to this house and I said, "Have any odd jobs that I can do for you and to make a little extra money?" I was like, 16. So the lady said, "Yes, you can paint my front porch." So I got all the paint and the brushes and everything. Away I went and finished the job, went up to get paid. And she looked out and was horrified. You guys already know this one. It's so old. So she said, "What?" The guy said, I said, "What are you horrified about? I did the job." She says, "You didn't paint my porch. You painted my Porsche, you asshole."
Oh my goodness.
Can we say that?
Why not?
Well, anyway.
The lady has a potty mouth.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Well, just wait later on. We got some good stuff, You're talking about potty mouth. Go.
I have one. This grandmother was telling her little granddaughter what her own childhood was like. And she goes, "We used to skate outside on a pond. I had a swing made from a tire and it hung from a tree in the front yard. We rode our pony. We picked wild raspberries in the woods." And the little girl, she was wide-eyed and taking this all in. And she goes, "I sure wish I'd gotten to know you sooner."
Oh. It's a tiny
fun stuff.
Senator Glenn.
Well, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm actually quite insecure. I went to talk to a professional, and he told me, that I definitely have an inferiority complex, but I don't think I have a very good one.
Well, for one of my New Year's resolutions, I'm going to be more tactful.
Oh, that would be a change.
Good choice.
Oh, by the way, have the two of you ever thought about losing weight?
Well, that didn't last long.
Well, yeah.
Dr. Fatpacker, this is your last one.
Oh, well, when my grandson and I entered our vacation cabin, we kept the lights off until we were inside to keep from attracting those pesky insects, But still, a few fireflies followed us in. Noticing them before I did, he whispered to me, he goes, "It's no use, Grandpa. Now the mosquitoes are coming after us with flashlights."
Oh, my gosh. That reminds me of a joke I'll tell next week.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm not crying.
That's right.
Anyway,
talking about cash, I've been a little bit short of cash, and we just had the new year, so I did something stupid. I went out and I stole a calendar. I got 12 months.
I got 12 months. Get it, folks.
Yeah, we got it.
Wait a minute, Senator Glenn.
Yes.
Dr. Fatpacker had the last one.
Oh,
well,
okay.
That was an extra then.
That was it. That was an extra.
No extra charge?
It was a short one. 12 months.
That's what she said, but that's another story and for another day. Anyway.
For another podcast.
Yes, once we get out of jail. Anyway, we're done with the jokes, but we have a point of conversation just between the three of us.
Oh, we do. Okay. Great tell.
You ready?
Jawohl.
Okay. You own a massage service.
All right.
But your staff does all the massages, right? So then this drop dead gorgeous young blonde walks in and smiles nicely at you. So the question is, Do you make any changes in how massage scheduling is done today, Dr. Fat Packer?
Oh, Val, I get a feeling that everybody else is going to get the day off.
Wait a minute. You said you have a feeling?
Yeah, I will in a few minutes as soon as they leave.
Oh, you rascal. Well,
So everybody's going to get off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Senator Glenn, what would you do? You own this massage salon.
Yeah, well,
What are you going to do?
Being a senator, I have to, take these questions and really, inspect them and make sure they're good questions. So you need to be a little more specific. You said a drop dead gorgeous blonde. Is this a girl or a guy?
Well, that's a good question.
Oh, very good.
Yes. Let's see if we can transfer those skills to another subject.
Oh, yeah. You think you're so smart.
Oh, folks, we're glad you stopped in, and we hope you really enjoyed this video, and we'll see you. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. We invite a very famous celebrity to be on our very next video. Don't we, guys?
That's what I heard. What do we got today?
That's what we do. And so anyway, who are we going to invite? Oh, let's see. This is very exciting. We're going to invite the lovely, vivacious, talented, and intelligent politician, Nikki Haley, to be on our very next video. How about that? She's going to get some free political.
That should be a very wordy interview.
Yes, whatever that means. So anyway, Nikki, you got to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And you'll be starring in our next video with us. But if you don't check in, Nikki, in the next 24 hours, Nikki, you're going in the trash bin. So
I want you to know that I borrowed some of her cleaning supplies.
Yes.
Oh.
I had Haley's comment.
Oh. So this is a comedy thief saying goodbye and farewell, and pass it along to Dr. Fat Packer for his goodbye and his farewell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Listen, before you go, if you please do us a big favor and go down to the bottom and subscribe. That would be very helpful to us, and it make you feel good about helping people. Oh, and before you go, see, if you want to tell your friends about Funny Old Guys, and you forget about how to get a hold of us or anything, all you got to do is send us a email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com, when we will send you some of these fancy dancy business cards. When they have our YouTube address on it, you can pass them out to your friends and we can all laugh together. It would be great fun. Thank you.
Perfect. And Senator Glenn from Utah, it's awfully nice to have seen you again, coming all the way from Utah. Say goodbye to the boys and girls in Video Land.
Goodbye, boys and girls in Video Land. Have a good one.
All right. Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you all down the road.